Hello friends, welcome to the study of unit number 8, D and F block elements. We will study multiple choice questions and their answers. Number 1. Electronic configuration of transition element tags in +3 oxidation state is Ar35. What is its atomic number? Friends, Ar35 is the electronic configuration in the +3 oxidation state, and therefore we have to see that 3 electrons are already removed in the electronic configuration shown. Now, if 3 electrons removed, then we have to consider every option by adding of the 3 electron and finding out the correct atomic number. If we see Ar35 and 3 electrons when added, it will become Ar31 4s2. Actually, the electronic configuration of element should be like this in this case. Argon, that is 18 electron, 3d and 4s. In 4s orbital, 2 electrons are present, and in 3d orbital, rest of the electrons are to be filled. So it is a 6. If we remove 3 electron, initially electron will be removed from the 4s orbital. So the 2 electrons will go away and 1 electron will go away from the 3d6. So it will remain as a 3d5. And such kind of structure, such kind of electronic configuration is there. Now this 3d6 means this 6 number represent the atomic number. If it is a 6, then you can definitely say that atomic number is 26. If it is a 5, then you can say atomic number is 25. But it should be the original state and not a ionized state. And therefore the correct answer of this question is option number 2, that is 26 is the atomic number of the element. Now coming to the question number 2. The electronic configuration of Cu2 is 3d9, whereas that of Cu1 is 3d10. Which of the following is correct? Options are Cu2 is more stable, Cu2 is less stable, Cu1 and Cu2 are equally stable, and stability of copper 1 and copper 2 depends on nature of copper salt. The correct answer for this question is option number 1, that is Cu2 is more stable. Now coming to the question number 3. Metallic radii of some transition elements are given below. Which of these element will have highest density? We have to consider this first element as. Now coming to the question number 4. Generally transition element form colored salt due to the presence of unpaired electron. Which of the following compound will be colored in the solid state? Dear friends, in the solid state, CuF2 is the colored compound, and therefore correct option is option number 2. Now coming to the question number 5. On addition of small amount of KMnO4 to concentrated sulfuric acid, a green oily compound is obtained, which is highly explosive in nature, and you have to identify which is the compound. Options are Mn2O7, MnO2, MnSO4 and Mn2O3. Dear friends, the correct answer for this green oily compound is Mn2O7. Now coming to the question number 6. The magnetic nature of elements depend on the presence of unpaired electrons. Identify the configuration of transition element which shows highest magnetic moment. Dear friends, highest magnetic moment obtained when highest number of unpaired electrons are present. Now, when we see the electronic configuration, it is something like that. Argon, 3d and 4s. We have to consider electron present in the d orbital to find out the unpaired nature of the electrons as well as the magnetic moment of the electron. Because to find out the magnetic moment, the formula is mu is equal to under root of n plus 2, and where n stands for number of unpaired electron. The electron present in the d orbital are considered for the unpaired nature of electron. So highest number of unpaired electron in the d orbital is 5, and therefore the option 2 gives us 5 unpaired electron and therefore gives us high magnetic momentum by using this formula. So the correct answer is option number 2. Now coming to the question number 7. Which of the following oxidation state is common for all lanthanoids? Common for all lanthanoid common oxidation state is +3. So the correct answer is option number 2. Now coming to the question number 8. Which of the following reactions are disproportionation reaction? Friends, the word disproportionation means the reactant molecule gets oxidized as well as reduced. It means both the reaction occurs in the same reactant molecule. Now let us understand reaction and find out where it happens. In the first reaction we can see that copper plus gets converted to copper 2 plus and copper. Here in the copper plus to copper 2 plus oxidation occurs, while when we go copper to copper, copper plus to copper, the oxidation number becomes 0. So definitely this first reaction is a disproportionation reaction. In the second reaction it is given that 3MnO4 minus. Dear friends, there is one correction in the MCQ itself. This is not 3MnO4 minus, this is 3MnO4 2 minus, and we have to consider that 2 to understand this reaction. When we take this 3MnO4 2 minus, the oxidation number of manganese becomes 4 to the 8, 8 minus 2, 6. So the oxidation number of manganese in this reaction 3MnO4 minus is +6. Now when it gets converted to MnO4 minus, the oxidation number becomes +7. So it is the oxidation of this species. And when we go to the MnO2, the oxidation number becomes +4. So this reaction will be the disproportionation reaction if we correct this particular thing. So this is also disproportionation reaction. Now in the rest of the two reactions, the oxidation number of manganese is not significantly changing both the sides, and therefore the correct option includes only two reactions, A and B. So the correct answer is option number 1, A and B. Now we are going to the next question on the next page. Question number 9. When KMnO4 solution is added to oxalic acid solution, the decolorization is slow in the beginning but becomes instantaneous after some time because option 1, CO2 is formed as a product, 2, reaction is exothermic, 3, MnO4 minus catalyzes the reaction, and 4, Mn2 plus act as a autocatalyst. The fourth option is the correct answer of this question, so we have to select the fourth one. Coming to the question number 10, there are 14 elements in the actinoid series. Which of the following element does not belong to this series? Options are U, NP, TM and FM. U is the U, NP and FM are the elements belong to the actinoid series, while TM is belongs to the lanthanoid series. So correct answer will be option number 3, that is TN. Now coming to the question number 11. KMnO4 act as an oxidizing agent in acidic medium. The number of moles of KMnO4 that will be needed to react with the 1 mole of sulfide ion in acidic solution is, sulfide ion is H2 minus ion, and Mn in the KMnO4 has the oxidation number +7. So when we see the electron transfer, we have to select the option number 1. 2 by 5 is the correct answer for this question because the electron transfer and the mole ratio is settlement in this particular way. If you want to understand more about this electron transfer and finding out the correct number of moles used by the particular species, for the particular species, you can always write in a comment, or you can directly message on the 940-848-1818. Now coming to the question number 12. Which of the following is amphoteric oxide? Mn2O7, CrO3, Cr2O3, CrO, V2O5 or V2O4. Out of given option, V2O5 and Cr2O3 are the amphoteric oxides, and therefore the correct answer for this question is option number 1, that is V2O5 and Cr2O3. Coming to the question number 13. Gadolinium belongs to 4F series. Its atomic number is 64. Which of the following is correct electronic configuration of gadolinium? In all the options, xenon is the starting point, and then after we have to fill up the electronic configuration for the gadolinium. Oxygen atomic number 64 means after xenon we have to fill 10 electrons. In the given all the electronic configuration, they have filled 10 electrons, but the correct one for the gadolinium is option number 1, that is xenon 4f7 5d1 6s2. It is a typical electronic configuration which involves a d orbital in its ground state. So we have to follow the option number 1 for finding out the correct electronic configuration of gadolinium. Now coming to the question number 14. Interstitial compounds are formed when small atoms are trapped inside the crystallities of metals. Which of the following is not the characteristic property of interstitial compounds? Option 1. They have high melting point in comparison to pure metal. Number 2. They are very hard. Number 3. They retain metallic conductivity. And number 4. They are chemically very reactive. Dear friends, the option number 4 is the not correct characteristics of this particular kind of compounds, that is interstitial compound. Now we have to select the option number 4. Now coming to the question number 15. The magnetic moment is associated with its spin angular momentum and orbital angular momentum. Spin only magnetic moment value of Cr3 plus ion. When we are calculating the spin only magnetic momentum, the formula is mu is equal to under root of n plus 2. Dear friends, let us understand first of all chromium 3 plus ion electronic configuration. Chromium is the 24th element, and therefore we have to fill 24 electron in its configuration. When we fill argon, 18 electrons are filled. Initially 4s orbital is filled, and then after the d orbital is filled. 18 plus 4s 2 electrons, so 20 electrons, and when we fill electrons in the d, it will come 4 electrons. Now when we remove 3 electrons from this, Cr3 plus ion will form. So 2 electron from the 4s orbital and 1 electron from the 3d orbital gets removed, and then after total number of electron remains, they are 3. And when we find out the electronic configuration according to the 3 electrons, it will come 3.87, and it is found according to this formula. Now going to the question number 16. KMnO4 act as an oxidizing agent in alkaline medium. When alkaline KMnO4 is treated with Ki, iodide ion is oxidized too. Dear friends, in alkaline medium, KMnO4 when treated to the Ki solution, iodine will get oxidized too. IO3 minus ion. So the correct answer is option number 3. Which of the following statement is not correct? Number 1. Copper liberates hydrogen from acids. Number 2. Its higher oxidation state manganese forms stable compound with oxygen and fluorine. Number 3. Mn3 plus and CO3 plus ion are oxidizing agents in aqueous solution. And number 4. Ti2 plus and Cr2 plus are reducing agents in aqueous solution. The incorrect statement is statement number 1 only, and therefore correct answer for this question is option number 1, that is copper liberates hydrogen from acids. Coming to the question number 18. When acidified K2Cr2O7 solution is added to the SN2 plus salts, then SN2 plus changes to, out of given option, SN2 plus changes to the SN4 plus ion. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3. Coming to the question number 19. Highest oxidation state of manganese in fluoride is +4 like MnF4, but highest oxidation state of oxides in +7 Mn2O7 because number 1, fluorine is more electronegative than oxygen. Number 2, fluorine does not possess d orbital. Number 3, fluorine stabilizes lower oxidation state. Number 4, in covalent compounds, fluorine can form single bond only while oxygen forms double bond. And the correct answer of this question, option 4, is the correct one because it is very true that in covalent compounds, fluorine can form single bond and therefore it supports accordingly oxidation state, while oxygen can form double bond and it supports the higher oxidation state, and therefore the correct answer for this question is option number 4. Question number 20. Although zirconium belongs to 4D transition series and hafnium to a 5D transition series, even then they show similar physical and chemical properties because number 1, both belong to D block. Number 2, both have same number of electrons. Number 3, both have similar atomic radius. Number 4, both belong to same group of the periodic table. For the correct answer of this question, option 3 will be selected, as option 3 says that both have similar atomic radius and it is a correct one. Question number 21. Why is HCl not used to make the medium acidic in oxidation reaction of the KMnO4 in acidic medium? If we use HCl, KMnO4 oxidizes HCl to the chlorine gas, which is also acting as an oxidizing agent, and therefore it is a kind of compound which interferes the reaction. Therefore we cannot add HCl in place of sulfuric acid. So the correct answer for this question is option number 2, that is KMnO4 oxidizes HCl into Cl2. Thank you dear friends for participating in this session. You will be getting more of such kind of question and answer in the later videos. You can always ask the question on the WhatsApp number 940-848-1818 and get more ideas about your studies. We are happy to educate. We love to educate. Thank you.